Are we live? Are we live? And say that I am live, but I need to know, are we live? If anybody get down in the chat, this was an impromptu live just coming through because like I've been gone for like forever. Felt like just a very long time. And I just felt like I needed to come out here and do something because I hear from the people. The people tell me, they say I need to go ahead and get out there and at least put some videos out. Like, I've been doing the what you call like the panels like off of Sabrina Soul's channel. Cause I do that every Monday. And the people have spoken, they say I need to get out there and I need to get out there and put some videos on my own. Now, this is gonna be real short because I do have that panel live tonight at 8:30 on Sabrina Soul's channel as well. But I gotta do it for my people. I done seen too much. So I say, look, it's time. It's time, it's overdue. So why not better to catch the very last episode of the worst season of Ready to Love Dallas? It took me some time to decide, like, could I coin this season the absolute worst season? Because I thought it was last season, but nah, it's this one for real. I mean, this was a tough one. I mean, a tough one. So I'm almost halfway glad I missed it. I missed y'all, but it's just yeah, it's really that bad. So let me speak. We got a couple of people in the house already. We got Keisha McCrae. Hey, Keisha. We got Chicago Girl in the house. Hey, J Dub in chat. Patricia Bonds. Hey, everyone. We got Erica Griffin. Yeah, and I kind of try to watch my words carefully. I've been critiqued where I say my name in third person. It feels natural to me because it's J Dub isn't my name, so I'll be like J Dub, J Dub. But people be tripping about that. I mean, I do gotta be myself, and this is the model channel. Say what you say, but I am open for critique and all of that. If I gotta switch up something or make little adjustments, but I'm still gonna be me. You know what I'm saying? I wear every single chain, even when I'm in the house. Who we got? We got D Brown. D Brown in the house. Like I said, it was just something. D Brown said, Jada, be nice tonight on the panel, but be yourself. You know what, D Brown? I don't think I'm that nice. In real life, I don't think I'm that nice. So I think I just be saying some things that some people want to say because I really have a problem with this season in like so many ways. From foot rubbing feel to just all kind of things with cat situation with Marie. We're gonna get into all that, but I'm just saying hello and coming through because it's gonna be real short. Because what I'm gonna do is pretty much break it down like in couples. Say what I say on them couples, move forward. Because like I said, I got a live at 8:30. Let me say what's up to Lady J. I always see Lady J coming through. Just got home, caught the live, perfect timing, Lady J. I appreciate you coming through. D Brown, I agree. This season is hard to watch. Anissa from Brooklyn. Hey, Anissa, I appreciate you coming through. I'm sure I'll see you over on the live. You cut your beard again. Listen, I'm thinking about cutting it again. I don't know because I'm getting positive feedback on it. Like, Jada, when you been like your face is disappearing. I mean, like with the bigger beard, my face was like disappearing, and I'm getting some positive feedback. So I might cut it again, just a little trim, little something. It's still looking a little rough, but we're gonna get it together. This comment right here, just throw the whole season away. Absolutely, I really mean that. What I say, Casey John, you mean couples? I don't know. Can we call them couples for real? The contestants, the people? I don't know. I mean, when I say sad, this is a sad season. Sorry to this season. We got another vote for the beard. Casey Johnson said, I like the beard where it's at right now. Okay. I appreciate your vote. I do listen to the people, to get the feedback or whatever. Capricorn Moon God, I like this. They are alliances, not absolutely like I'm like living in the Twilight Zone, and I'm like I'm like living in the twilight zone. I can't believe like what I'm seeing. Like when they say like people play in your face, like they play on your intelligence. That's exactly how I feel. Like, what are we watching? What are we watching? What are we watching? Anissa from Brooklyn. No, I know you can appreciate the bigger bit, and I appreciate you. That's what I think he's saying anyway. Not contestants, preparators. That's something that's a little above my pay grade, or that's something. But yes, they playing, they playing, they practicing. Perpetrators. Okay, there we go. Perpetrators. Okay, yeah, they playing, they lining up. It's Survivor. We not watching no Ready to Love, and yeah, I don't know no more. I don't know no more. I don't know no more. And yes, because Jessica and Morier and his stripes. I mean, I'm telling you, like, what? Who is approving Morier's wardrobe? I mean, like, I know it's got to be some rules in here somewhere. I mean, it's crazy. Like, ain't nobody supposed to say nothing. I mean, it's like crazy. He should have said, "Yeah, I'm starting a clothing line." Hey, Michelle Kelly. So, like I said, usually I start at the 10-minute mark, but because it's gonna be like a shorter live, I don't even see my time running. Where it goes on the left side, to the left, to the left. Peppermint Patty Moria. Yeah, yeah. Like I thought Maurier was like when he talking about he doing a restaurant. I think he was open up an ice cream shop. That's old school back in the day ice cream shop. That's what it was. Let me see. I'm gonna read another comment before I get started. Capricorn Moon Goddess. Yeah, they said production had to approve wardrobe and hair, but they let him wear all his fits. I'm telling you, Mario must know somebody in production for real, because ain't no way they let that slide and say these looks are great for TV. I get it. Like we were going to the looks. I get it. Like how Quentin, they go with Quentin and let him wear his like he wear like jeggings or whatever, or the spandex pants. I get it. Your boy J Dub lives back in the 80s and the 90s, and we're not used to wearing them very tight pants with the high waters. Okay, we know those days are over, but like when your suit pants, dress pants look like spandex, it's a problem for me. I have a problem with it. Normally, I don't really get on the guys, but as far as I'm gonna say the ladies always seem to look great overall. Makeup, hair, clothes on point. They doing it, but yeah, it's just too small. It's too small. We got to get it out the way. It's just crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. um Capricorn Moon God. Quentin was killing with them ripped jeans. I ain't see his ripped jeans, but back in the day, back in the 90s, we used to wear ripped jeans, but it usually had something under it, like you wouldn't see our skin. Like it usually have like a patch or clothing or something like that. But yeah, ripped jeans is a no, I think, after a certain age, even in this day. But let's go ahead and get it going. Let's get it going. Who we gonna start with? I'm gonna briefly run through these like alliances. Let's start with, give my thoughts on it. Marie and Kat. Marie and Kat, like, I didn't really understand. I didn't see like the purpose of Kat being there. Like, who did she really connect with? And it was almost like we're reaching for straws at some point. With Kat, like, where was the connection? She was just like gravitating, playing Survivor and all of that stuff. I just couldn't see it. And Mario, I guess, was the last safe bet or who showed interest in her. And like when Kat and her cousin, Kat seems to have like characters come on almost like her cousin Monica. The last time it was her friend Allie, Allie Kat, but her cousin Monica was absolutely a character. But deep down inside, I believe this is what I believe. I believe like Kat is kind of closer to her cousin Monica of just like how she really feeling. Do I really see Kat wanting to move to Africa or Bahamas or whatever? Mario come up somewhere he moving every week. It get crazy because it almost sounds like a dream. Not saying it's not that way, but sometimes it really feel like he just be talking. Just so now he's going to Ghana and he's going to get custody of his 12-year-old son, and he's taking Cat with him. So what? Cat going to be the full-time mom or nanny in Africa, trying to build some love. I don't know. It sounds far-fetched. It sounds crazy. I think Mario handles himself well, like in the meeting of the conversation. But some people do have the gift of gab. And it's good for the moment, but like, will it sustain? I doubt it, because it just gives off like you're a good salesman or you quick on your feet, quick with it. And yeah, it just looked crazy. I just don't see the connection. But what really kind of bothered me in that meeting with Kat and her cousin Monica, just the fact that when she asked them to stand up. Now, granted, Maria came in walking. She saw how tall he was, but she wanted to compare Maria to Kat and see how much more taller was Kat than Maria. And I mean, he stood up. I mean, I wouldn't have stood up, but I guess everybody handled everything, every situation well. Because that's, to me, that's just like Maria saying, "Oh, I see your cousin Monica. Monica, could you stand up and turn around a little bit?" Like, I thought it was real disrespectful. I really did. I thought it was disrespectful. Like don't keep playing with me. Don't play with me like that. I don't want to play. I'm here to find love, that kind of situation. But yeah, it really didn't do anything for me. But I did, like I said, I just really thought that Monica was sharing Kat's true deep down feelings, because Kat is whether it's a male, a woman, or a man, they tell me, well, I could, with kids, I could take it or leave it. Like, this whole show was like iffy, kind of everybody was iffy or on the fence about something. And that don't fare well when you trying to find love. With Kat, she can have a kid or take it or leave it or whatever. And certainly I don't think Kat wants to be a step mommy in Africa with a brand new relationship. Or does she really want to leave with Marie and just getting to know him and all of that kind of stuff? I just don't see it. I don't believe it. But it just really started going left when Kat's cousin Monica started digging into, I guess, Marie's co-parenting situation. Now, I like the way how Kat could see through, like, I guess, what Marie was saying. I just think he chose some wrong words. Hey, Shayna. I think he chose the wrong words when he's saying he can control his baby mama and they do everything together. I just think he chose the wrong words. He should say, "I'm very involved with my son. I work very well with his mother. We split the responsibilities down the middle and we keep our son first." He could have said something like that. Not, "I'm controlling her. I'm controlling the situation." But I did like the old school saying, because definitely most of the Dub fam are women. I know people really see this, what do you call this factor different when they say, like, "Oh, when they ask Mario, what if your son don't like Cat?" And he like, "Well, this is an old school answer. Well, he a black kid. He don't get to choose what we do in the house, because that's back in the day. That's how that's how it was rolled. Like, a child was seen and not heard." But do I believe that? I'm from still living the 80s and the 90s. However, no, I believe you do have to have some balance in it, where that you should consider what's going on with your child or how they feel. Back then, we ain't have no say, we ain't have no vote. It ain't nothing. However it was, that's what you roll. But do I believe your child should choose your spouse? No. Other hand, your child should be considering, because if somebody's going to be a permanent part of your life, you definitely want it to be a flowing situation where it's positivity and there could be growth, not just shutting it down because your kids say, "Hey, I don't like." Your kid might not like nobody, so you'll never be with nobody. I don't know. That's a choice. Some people say, "Yeah, I'll wait till my kid turn 19 and then I'll be with somebody." I don't know, but you should listen to your child. This is somebody significant. Like, hear them out. What are your concerns? What do you don't like? And try to, get understanding, because you got to find balance. Because if this person's going to be living with you in Africa and watching your kid, you should like them. Hey, Kiki, your kids should have some input. That's what I'm going to say. But like I said, even Monica said, like, Cat ain't moving nowhere. She ain't moving no. She ain't moving into Africa or nothing like that. Cause that's how I go. Dee said, "Ooh, just walk in. Jada wearing the rose. What's good? What's up, Dee? Yep, I wear every single chain, even when I'm in the house. Bella Artista. Hey, yeah. So I just think they need to get away from each other, and that's that. It's a wrap for Cat and Morier. I used to have trouble saying Morier. It was difficult for me, but I finally got it. So let's go to Morier and Jessica. Now, Morier and Jessica, again, it started to feel like we ready to make it to the end, because I don't know if it was because of previously it was Janelle's energy with the occult, because Mario like to keep a couple of amethysts and crystals and some oil in his pocket or whatever, because he's into the spiritual realm and all that good stuff. A1 from day one. Hey, AW, good to see you. I appreciate you coming through. Yeah, we know Mario is as a he's on a different spirituality journey than Jessica. And I really thought that was like a deal breaker. And it to me, in these couples or AKA alliances, we got like quite a few, like what I would think as deal breakers when we dealing with like having children, uh certain religions. Not that you can't work it out, but it's like they two different ends of the spectrum. Because like Jessica, like I said, I don't know if she was feeding off Janelle, but it was just like she was so against, oh, I ain't dealing with Mario, I gotta make sure you praying to the right God and all that. But now like she seemed to be all in, and like it's all good. And we find out that Jessica can't cook. I guess she's the boss chick. She ain't got time to cook or whatever. I don't know. Not that it's required, but Mario say he's going to do the cooking, and actually his short-term goal is opening a restaurant. Now that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's starting to feel. It feels. I don't know how true it is. It's just like Mario be talking. It'd be like, yeah, short-term goal. I'm probably gonna go buy an island, near France, and then I'm going to get about 4 jets next week or whatever. He talks like that, and I don't know if he got it like that. It just don't. It's far-fetched, because it sounds way off, because you get ready to make your exit plan to move to Africa, but now you get ready to enter the toughest business like known in the United States, which is a restaurant, because it's like 95% failure, because that's how tough restaurants is, a hot and cold thing, and usually only people who can sustain is like large companies. So it's just it's a thing. So it just sounds like two things don't go together, because a restaurant, it's just like any other business, it takes you putting a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. But he's saying he gonna have like a manager or something, that this manager that's gonna run his brand new restaurant into the ground. It just don't sound right. It just don't sound like it don't sound like it don't sound real. It don't feel right. It's the thing. It's going on. He gonna sell place out of that. Yeah, that's more realistic short term goal. Because just opening a restaurant off the break, no, that takes time, planning, money, all those things. That's opening a brand new restaurant is not a short term goal. I promise you that. Sabrina, so hey, he will have a floor manager while he's abroad. Yeah, I know, just like an instant floor manager while he's building his brand new baby restaurant. While he's full custody with his son, and Cat gonna watch him while he make the money. Okay. But anyway, yeah, I just don't see it. I just like when he talks, I just don't feel it. And like I said, in them outfits, somebody gotta say something about them outfits. I mean, like, it's a problem. I mean, like, it almost seemed like a joke. Is so bad, it's bad. It's pretty bad, it's just tough. It's just I don't see anyone for Mario, even Jessica, because it's like Marie's never been in love. Jessica, it don't look like she like to give hugs, and like we're gonna put them together and they supposed to be in love. Oh no, I don't see it. I just don't see it. Like, it's nothing there, like, at all. I mean, I just don't get it. I don't get it. So let me see what Capricorn Moon guys say. If they don't tell us what this man does for a living now, not future plans, but right now. Exactly. That's not even unreasonable. Like this man just be talking like, I'm Gary. I'm Gary go buy Hawaii, one of the islands. I mean, he just say anything and it's just like just roll with it. Like, yeah, exactly. What does he do to talk like that? And he got it like that. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. So that's pretty much it. I don't even see nothing from him. Let's move on to the next one. This thing is so dry. But like I said, I just wanted to come back for all those who say, look, we want to see you. We want you to at least run through a review or something, and that's what I'm here to do because the people have spoken. Now this one I can really speak on. Foot rubbing feel in Aries. I mean, it's like it's like, let me go through these facts. This is right. And listen, Anissa, I was kind of low. 98% of restaurants fall within 2 to 5 years. These are facts. So like a person who takes their own money, gets loans and all that, and puts that in a restaurant is almost insane because that's how much probability you have to succeed in restaurants. It's a fact. It's very small. It's very slim. It's crazy. So yeah, before I go on, because we talking about foot rubbing feeling Aries, I gotta say what's up to Jacqueline Willoughby. Dee say, yeah, because she want me to be nice. Don't be so hard on foot rubbing feel. Maybe he can get a job at Massage Envy. It's a thing. I don't know, but it's just yeah, it's something. Because listen, y'all know I be cynical. Y'all know I be hard on people. I'm a person that's very tough to impress. I saw it from the beginning. I didn't go too hard. And because I see sometimes Aries be around in the comments. I didn't want to go too hard on a man, but I knew and I said it. It wasn't there. It wasn't going to work. And I mean, this is just like real life displaying. When I say that, people can put on his face all day. They could paint this face. I'm the man. I do this. I treat you right. Your representative is going to fail at some time. That mask is going to come off. And absolutely, in this sense, Phil's mask came off. And I'm so I'm so glad that it happened before the show came up, because I was starting to feel like Aries was starting to fall for him. And I'm like, you don't see this? And that's the thing, because I never spoke on it. You go into it. Please understand, like, I don't think Aries was asking anything out the way. Like, because I didn't realize, I heard it later that Aries been married twice and she got 2 boys. So she don't have time to make the same mistakes that she had before. So she gotta make sure. And truly, if Phil was more than about just rubbing her feet, he would reassure her that, like, hey, we good, or I'm good. He don't have to pull out the bank statement. He ain't got to pull out a wad of cash on her or show him his portfolio or nothing like that. But let her know, like, yeah, explain your career situation or job or lack thereof. And let her know what you're willing to do, what you got going on, your vision, all of that. That's what she's asking for. Because guess what? Aries might be okay. Like, okay, I'm the breadwinner. I just need to know what you're bringing to the table. But all Phil did was get offended. All Phil did was like shut down. And that's how I knew he was not ready. Let me see this Patricia Barnes comment. I feel Aries knew she wasn't going to pick Phil after meeting the family. She should have just self-eliminated, not take him to the bridge and embrace that man. Oh, listen, I'm with you, Patricia, because like that bridge was painful for me, and I wasn't on the bridge. I wasn't there, but it was painful for me. I mean, these comments be good, it'd be better than the review. So, Lady J say, I hate that they were dancing around the elephant in the room. Be specific and have a clear conversation. It was so annoying. Yeah, some people believe that Aries should have asked more detailed questions. Again, I only go by what I see. I was okay with it. I knew Phil knew what she was asking or what she was saying. he's made no effort to clear that up. And as I said, a man who's trying to get there with you, he's trying to make it to the bridge with you for real, he gonna clear it up. He's gonna reassure you. It ain't gonna be no if. So when it get real gray area, real iffy, like he ain't ready and he don't want it. What AW say? I think Aries so Phil lacked the ability to create and execute a plan. That's a very undesirable character. Boom. AW's always on point. Like, you know, me and AW be right there, and they always have been. Absolutely. Because speaking of that, like when Phil sat down with Aries' family, you know, it really just showed like who he was, or let's say who he wasn't. And I mean, I think to ask the man real questions, especially like Aries' mom, which she looked great. Aries' mom said, like, so how do you plan to, like, I guess, lead the relationship of the family or whatever the case may be? And Phil's answer was, well, you know, well, what I do is I piggyback off her and see, because, you know, she's too smart. So that's how I got to do it. I'm like, I said it even before Aries said it. Wrong answer. That was a terrible answer. Now, granted, Phil, I know what Phil was trying to say. I know what he was trying to say, but again, in that moment, you don't get a second chance to make a first impression. All you gotta say is like, hey, by me leading, I would defer to Aries, and you know, I would use her as a resource. I would, you know, get her insight to help me make the decision or what I want to do, like get her input, because yes, you'd be crazy because Aries could give you a perspective that you don't have to help you make the decision. But the key question was, are you, how are you going to lead? Not you're going to get on Aries' back and let her lead. No, it was a horrible answer, but we know Phil is not ready. Then it just went downhill from there when they started getting on his religion, and you know, she's saying like, hey, we believe in Jesus Christ over here. He's like, well, I don't really do the church, and I'm kind of like a Buddhist. Like Phil is real iffy. He needs to stand for something, you know. Hey, Mr. Meter Joe. Hey, Sunshine Flowers. I know I didn't want to start without you, but I had to because I got to do this live afterwards for the panel. Yeah, it was just the fact that Phil was just failing, and I believe he just totally lost his confidence because it was just like he said out his mouth, he just didn't feel like he was good enough, and that's what it was looking like. And Aries saw that. I mean, they was just like, I don't say they tore him apart. It's just like he failed. He didn't show up, and that hadn't been nothing new through the previous meetings. He didn't show up, and then he started talking about this stand-up comedy thing. At this point, who even knows that's real? Who even knows that? Okay, and if that his primary job, we don't know, but he hasn't been transparent. He hasn't been straight up, and that is an issue. Please understand, it is very realistic that I guess in your 40s, you're not looking for someone who doesn't have some type of stability. When I say stability, like you want them to be planted in their job or career. You want them to have health insurance. You want them to have, something positive going for them where they can sustain or take care, or whatever the word is, because people want different things, but provide something for their family. Like not just, I ain't got nothing going on. I'm a contractor. I might get paid. I might not. I know you got 2 boys to feed. I know. I mean, it's just crazy. It's crazy. They're not 20 years old. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. So, yeah. I mean, I don't think this is like far-fetched. Even though some people are saying Aries should have been more specific. Phil knew what she was talking about. He didn't want to provide it. That's why he probably couldn't provide what she's looking for. So, Sheila Spencer, hey, good to see you. Yeah, I just had to come back for a real quick because the people said they need to see me back at least for a short review. So I wanted to come up here and do a little short review before I do this panel for Ready to Love. And yeah, it was just it was sad. It was sad, and I didn't even think about just going to the bridge moments, but I'm gonna go here on the bridge moments. Like when I tell you that bridge was so painful for me, like just to see um Phil to be in and committed, like, yeah, I choose you, and I got you a custom baseball for your father and all of that. And I get that. You got to go with your strengths. That's probably the strongest thing that Phil has had for Aries is being a support system because she lost her father. Then you got to think, was Aries in the best position to join this show because she's grieving about her father? But Phil could relate or empathize. You almost want to say, is it trauma bonding? That's the only thing they could have in common. I don't get. Let's see what Capricorn moon. He could have made good money if he stuck with insurance, Justin. I hate it, but it pays well. Yeah, I mean, we'll lead with that. And I mean, you ain't got to spit the salary. You know, hey, yeah, but he started talking about his comedy and they ain't making no money and all of that. You know, Dee. I thought it was a thoughtful gift too, because that's something that she could keep forever. However, again, that is like to me his only strength. Okay, Lady J, we right here. It was painful to watch, but his gift was very thoughtful. A great keepsake because Aries' father was a professional baseball player, and that's something that she really connected with. So I get why he did it. Casey Johnson, but you're probably right. I'm probably thinking too much in it because I heard allegedly like all their gifts come from production, which would make sense. Like when they was at the retreat, Chris gave, I think it was Jessica, some sandals. Like, how could you buy somebody you don't know some sandals? That's very personable. And how do you even know their size in real life? I know he asked the size. That was kind of weird. But anyway, sunshine and flowers. Sunshine and flowers from the area. That's how we think. That's how we do things. That's why I said I'm not that nice. And I got that. Poor Phil. I know he wanted to take that baseball and throw it in the koi pond. Yeah, because he was mad. He was embarrassed. But when Aries said, I'm looking for a man, to be at a certain level, which I understood. Then she's like, a man that I respect. I was like, oh, I mean, that hit me so hard. Like, you got to understand, I'm going to jump out there. Most men probably value respect more than love. Why? Because that love can come. But if you don't respect me as a man, you don't value me, you don't see me, you don't even see me. I'm not here. I mean nothing. You can discard me just like that. Most men need respect. And when you can say, I don't really respect you, it ain't nothing more to see. Like Phil said, I don't want no parts of that. I felt him on that in real life because I'm not a Phil fan, never been a Phil fan, but when he said that, I felt him. Nah. Somebody can admit that a woman, your woman that you're with, you don't respect me. That's a no. It's a no-go. That's a no-go. That's how it is. Men need respect, women need love. Dee, you got it. I'm telling you, it's that important. It ain't no joke. You don't respect me. We'll never ever need to talk again, ever. Another round in the building. Hey, another round. Erica Griffin. She went for the kill. I'm telling you, she killed me. She hit me with that. I'm like, oh hell no, nah. That hurt me. I was hurt. For that. I was hurt for feeling that one, and just he picked his face up and said, nah, because and I like Aries, but I don't think she had to say that. But I guess she shared how she felt, in which it was true. I thought it was a little brutal. If it's honest, the honesty was brutality. She didn't have to say that. That hurt me. Don't tell me that. Don't say anything. Say we ain't the right fit. I'm looking for something more. I'm not sure we're on the same page. I need a man I can respect. Apparently, that ain't you. Done. It's over. R.I.P. Foot rubbing Phil. Let's go to the next one. We'll wrap it up. America's favorite couple, Quentin and Janelle. So, like with Quentin and Janelle, that this is the real. What do you call that? That Quentin is two-faced. Let's get it out the way. Representative gone. He'll play both sides of the fence. He knows what he's doing. It's like he in his confessionals, he's two different people. You know, one minute, like, go back to when he introduces X. X say the man don't want to commit. Q will tell you, I'm a relationship guy. You know, I need to be in that relationship. That's what best fits me. I can't believe nothing he say. I can't believe nothing he say at all. And then the fact that, like, and I'm gonna call it, you know, in relationships, yes, especially if if a person is really like into each other, people are into each other, they make certain compromises because no one is perfect. However, when you start talking about, like he was talking to Lee, or how he wants a big family, he's big on marriage, he wants 3 boys and all that, those are those are deal breakers. So all of a sudden now, he'd have met this 41 and a half year old woman, how Janelle say, because she liked to use halves too, talking, you know, she was going to do Q a solid, give him 1.5 kids. I don't know what 1.5 kids is. That don't even make no sense. But you can tell in real life, Janelle don't want no kids. And sometimes people, I guess that's hard to admit for some people. But, you know, she wants to adopt because she was adopted. And Q absolutely does not want to adopt no children. He wants 3 natural boys from his wife, you know, and that's the thing. That's a deal breaker. It's no way getting around. It's no iffy. It's no being on the fence. It's none of that. That's a flat out deal breaker. But now all of a sudden he's willing to adjust. And just the thing, and just the thing. And it's just a thing where, like, now Janelle just heard about that he wanted 3 children, and you can tell that she despises children. She's like, 3 children in my house? Like, they like rodents. You know, these 3 kids. Like, whose kids are they? Supposed to be your kids. But like she said, I'm 41. In order to have 1 baby, that 1.5 baby she having, they got to, like, start tonight making the baby and having the baby and getting married tomorrow afterward. You know, had a honeymoon first and then get married. It's like like that serious, like, because she's on that clock. You know, granted, yes, women have children up to 50 years old, but just like opening a restaurant, the chances are low for success. It's just that simple. It's no getting around it. It's no getting around it. So this is a great. What if he get 3 girls? Exactly. Well, I guess he's gonna keep trying. Yeah, it's just the fact that it's so phony. Where, like, Quentin, one minute he's telling how much he's so into Janelle, and now he like, oh yeah, you know, I really don't think I would want to really marry a 42-year-old. Like, did you just find out that she was 41 and a half, 42 years old? You didn't. So why are you talking crazy about it? I could see how Janelle would be mad after she saw this, because I didn't really get it in my head until, like, I was on the panel last week talking to Lee, addressing Lee, and Lee was pretty much telling me, you got to understand the stuff you hear with Q. I didn't hear him say this about me in a confessional, because I'm like, Lee, you know, you all that, how you even gonna grace your presence with Q when he be dogging you? Hey, Markeisha, how you gonna grace your presence when Q be dogging? She like, I don't see what he be saying. So she only see the fake part, you know. And I was like, oh, it kind of makes sense. And the same with Janelle. Janelle's only seeing the fake part. She don't see the 42. Hey, lovely. She don't see the 42-year-old remarks and all that kind of stuff. There's no way Q and Janelle could even make it probably to the reunion. It's absurd. It has to be an alliance. They had to be using each other. It's just crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Akila J, hey, how you doing? Oh, there we go. I like that. Casey John, the gift of a babies never work out right. You gifting somebody, like, because Janelle used that term, I'll do him a solid. You can't, you understand, you doing him a solid. You got to take care of that baby. That's you, for real. Quentin ain't gonna be home breastfeeding and being up all night. He gonna be trying to get more clients in the gym. And I'm thinking, like, okay, we could see, I guess, outside of things, Lee has some business going on with her workout. Is Clinton workout stuff clicking like that to take care of 3 kids and a wife? I don't know. A 42-year-old wife of that. I don't know. I like questions. Let me do this. Let me go to Mo. Do you think Q's a colorist? It seemed to be the talk. He didn't pick Lee. You know what? I don't think I have enough information to put that on Q because I don't like when there's somebody can say, oh, you only like white women. Like, why would you say that? Like, okay, maybe I do only like white women, but why would you say I only like white women? I haven't heard anything, so I don't know. But I appreciate that question. That was good. Janelle's going to pull up at the house after she sees it. She should. She should, because he two-faced it. He two-faced it. She should pull up absolutely on Quentin and see what it is. What's good, Q? You know what I'm saying? Shayna, if they make it, the baby will end their relationship. I believe it. I mean, that happens in real life. So you don't have a strong relationship, that baby will break you. You only have enough invested in your relationship to have a baby. Hey, Halima, every couple on that bridge just wanted to make it to the end. I'm glad that bridge is over. Yes, they need to burn that bridge, Halima. Like when Maurier was with Jessica, he giving her a forehead kiss and she turning her cheek. I mean, I'm like, come on now. Let's get serious here. Let's get serious here. Like, it's so insulting. I miss seasons 1 and 2, but we can never go back. Same way like I live in the 80s and the 90s. I can really never go back, but I'm still holding on to it. It ain't there. It's just not there. Capricorn moon goddess. That's why I say I don't have kids. If you don't want them, they take money, time, patience, mess up your body, all that. Love my kid, though. No more kids for me. I get it. I respect the decision because it's a huge commitment. And in real life, you cannot even really depend on somebody, especially, hopefully you married. And that still don't mean you can depend on, because some people, when people have children, everything changed. You start to see how people really are. So I don't blame it. That's a huge commitment. You got to almost know that person is going to be down for you and in it, but you still don't know, because sometimes people get jealous. Like men, they'll get jealous of their own kids. That's crazy, but you got to understand, you got a person that you've made that is totally relying on you. And, it's a thing. It's going to take up some time. It's going to, it's going to change everything. Your focus is going to be different. You got to do, you got to do it with Capricorn. Capricorn moon guards come with these comments. I know married single mothers, sad but true. Absolutely. Yeah, just because they married don't mean they have help. Somebody supporting them. Maybe somebody, I'm paying the mortgage or the light bill and all that stuff, but that kid is a whole nother game in itself. And yes, if you don't have a strong relationship already, it will break most relationships. I'm rewatching season 2 night and day compared to absolutely, like season 1 and 2 were when Ready Love was truly, if you could say it, authentic. It was way better. It brought you in, but we've been chasing that ever since. It ain't there. Team child free. I get that. I respect that, AW. You smart, because you have to be ready. And some people don't know if they ever ready, but you have to be ready and know that, because like ain't no return to sender when that kid come and say, you know what, I don't think this work out. Sunshine Fly, oh Lord, please. Yeah, I ain't gonna mention the light bill. You just need a man that's gonna treat you right, and at least if you want to pay the light bill and take you out occasionally, not take you out all the time, because you're gonna be cooking and paying all the bills. But no, I ain't gonna go there. And that's funny. I wish I had time, because I'm gonna get back out there and do some hot topics. It's like the hot topics is jumping. I got to get out here and address some things. We need to do a live for sure on that, because I got some things to say. So yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. Yeah. So Mary, I pay a bill. Yeah, pay a bill or two maybe. And if he's a little late on the light bill, long as the light stay on. Now, if he can't pay the light bill now, you gotta let him go. I don't care how much he care about you. All right, I ain't gonna stop, Lady J. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna. Shayna said, yes, hot top. Yes, we definitely very soon, because it's some stuff out there. I need to speak. I need y'all to hear me on this one. I need to hear Capricorn Moon Goddess. I wasn't tripping about, I'm gonna give you how I said it. I ain't had no problem with it, young, too much. Like I said, I'm not talking about that Tyler Perry, the light bill stuff. Like I said, coming from a major city, I'm well aware and know that there are some bus drivers. I ain't gonna start it like they tell me. Lady J said, "Don't start." There's some quite a few bus drivers in the major cities that make six figures, over six figures, sometimes double. But we're not gonna go there. But it's the fact that to me, it ain't about status. If a man can provide, he can bring something to the table. Who cares? To me, I'm not a woman, but if he's a bus driver or plumber, he bringing that money in. He can take care of the family. I don't see what the problem is, but I'm not a woman. I'm not Tyler Perry. I can't speak for the women. Let me stop. Let me slow down. Yes, this is really what made me say I gotta go. We got to go on that. I have to speak on that. I almost want to do it now, but I don't have time. I'm booked on the next one. Yeah, absolutely. We got to speak on Simone and Mel. I'm telling you, that is something. Don't get me started because I don't have time. Yep, I like this. I mean, if we pay attention to Tyler Perry movie, all that what he said is not surprising. You're right, because it's like it's some super struggle love, and like it's an on occurring theme. Maybe not the one with when he fell in love with the janitor or something. His actual movie, I forgot the name of that one, but yeah, you're right. AW said, I would definitely take a plumber, electrician. That's right. Yeah, you got a double thing because a lot of women want, a man who could fix up the house or whatever. Understand him, right? If the man is corporate, he might not have those skills or whatever, and he bringing home six figures. I don't know. Okay, there we go. Capricorn Moon Goddess, Mr. D. Gee, I forgot about that movie. I don't know how I feel about Tyler Perry's movie for real. What Anissa from Brooklyn said. What I do not understand, if your partner's not helping you, why have more children? Exactly. That's a great question, Anissa. Sometimes people, you never know what people's motives. Some people have, let me say some women theories, or some people believe certain things can save a relationship, which is the exact opposite. Like you having more children, you may grow more distance. Now you have more stress, more people to deal with. Yeah, nothing can fix a relationship, but y'all fixing it. Yes, it's people will be lost. It happens every day. Let's see. Casey Johns, bus drivers with a heart of gold. That's right. He care about you. Lovely. Yes, it's a good steady job. Yes, it sure is. Janera Rose, hey, I'm glad to see you. I'm glad you made it. Let me see what another round say. It's gonna be something funny. Did I miss it? Not Mr. D, that Adam Sandler, Tyler movie. Oh, Good Deeds. Look, Capricorn Moon Gods told me the wrong movie. Okay, I'm glad you told me. Okay, is Good Deeds? Okay, I don't know. Tyler Perry movies ain't all that to me anyway, so I don't know. So let me see. Did I need to wrap something up about the bridge? Yeah, like when we were still talking about Janelle and Q, like I don't see it. I don't see it there either, but yeah, I don't even think they're gonna be ready. I don't even think they're gonna be together during the reunion. It's just bad. I don't even know how. What the crazy part is. What blew my mind. I thought that Aries said yes to Phil, like because I was working and kind of watching it, and I was like, I know you lying. I know Aries ain't say yes to foot rubbing Phil. I was like, nah, but I was so relieved because it just didn't make sense. It just didn't make sense. So I'm glad she had enough sense, enough wherewithal, enough discernment to say, you know what, I could go get a massage, and then what good would Phil be? Shane said, we're only watching the reunion to see the ladies fight. Yeah, they're going to be, they're going to be scrapping. I mean, the security going to need to be able to deep, Janelle, Kat, all that. It's going to go down, It's going down. Phil should have known she's going to say no. It was obvious. I think he was hanging on that they had that connection with, her father, and he was helping her get through it or whatever, because he could really relate. And like I said, I call that trauma bonding for real. But what can I say? You know, Mary, a great point. Why does Janelle like Q other than lust? Exactly. Exactly. I agree. That what is there? Like, do they have anything in common? In real life, Q don't really like Janelle. He don't like her attitude, but he know he can't do nothing with her. He knows it. He knows it. And for all the people, I hate when people say, that's just the way I am. Granted, no one should what do you call it? Throw away themselves. But if you have some, let's get it out the way. Toxic traits. If you're entering a relationship, you need to fix them if you want it to be successful. Not that's just the way I am. You trying to change me? Yeah, I'm trying to change those toxic traits because I don't want to be around them. So change them or let's not be together. Boom. Pink and Cream, good to see you. I'm glad to, sorry late. Yeah. Like I said, anytime you're in a building, I appreciate you. Thank you for coming through. So yeah, we are go ahead about to wrap this thing up. I do have a live panel for Ready to Love over on Sabrina Soul's channel, like we do it every Monday. And yeah, I just wanted to come through because I've been getting an overwhelming response of like, J-Dub, you need to get back on here, say something, do something. So, and this is good because it's gonna get me rolling. Like I said, we got to do hot topics because it's some stuff out there that I'm spewing. I'm ready. No, I'm not in Dallas. I've never been to Texas. I would love to go to Texas. I would love to take a trip to Texas. I would like to go to Houston, see what that's like. Go to Dallas, see what that's like. San Antonio, all that stuff. Good question. Are you going to watch? I feel like I have to because I missed the last season, and it was like, it's just that I think the problem is they show it in clumps, and you got to watch all of them. And sometimes I don't have time, but I want to watch it, and hopefully I can get it out there. I'll be having trouble keeping up with the stuff I got. Yeah, Piggy. I miss y'all too, for real. Yeah, I really do want to get in Love is Blind because I enjoy that show. I enjoy it a lot. And there's always something to go down. And it's a lot of people who watch that. It's a huge following. Erica Griffin, you better do a hot top. We got. I'm telling you, Erica. Yes, we do. It is so much to talk about. It'll probably be longer than this live when we do, for real. It's some stuff. It's some stuff. There's some stuff out there. Another round. Hold me accountable for staying on my lives, and I'll hold you accountable, friend. We need to. You right. Another round. That's right. That's how we support each other, and that's how we hold. Because we do need to absolutely do that. It's very important because the people be asking for it, and we are nothing without the people. I'm nothing without y'all. I'll be just talking to my screen, so I do have to get on it. Shane said, "What about Ready to Love spinoff?" I'm on the fence with that. I'm not really vibing with that. It may be something there, but for me, even though I know all the shows, they look for the drama, but I don't want to go in knowing that you're going to put these women in the house to be fighting and stuff like that and really not looking for love. Now, just lie to me a little bit or something because they play with our intelligence. Just lie to me. I don't know. I don't get it. Love the chains. Thank you. Let's see. We great. Get into Simone did have a point, even though about the honorary degrees. I don't even like her like that. After Jeffrey, yeah, Capricorn, I could get with you. This is what I'm saying. I could get with you on that. To me, this is my opinion. So just same thing with me. Just say if I got an honorary degree, if you think that, I still don't want you to come down there and say, "Oh, J-Dub think, oh, he a doctor now." People be in la la land and all that. I don't want you to say that. It's okay that you think that, but I don't want you to come or say that on any picture when I got my cap and gown on. I'm gonna feel some type of way. I'm gonna feel like it's negativity. I feel like it's hate. Because I agree, because they pass them out for reasons. Money will get you or status will get you those degrees. But the fact is, like, why you let somebody enjoy that if that means something to them? They never been to college or something, but now they got an honorary doctorate for their work in the community. Just let people be, not like be hating on them because it feels like hate. Like, I don't like it. I think it's hateful for real, But I agree, that don't make you a doctor. But yeah, just there you go. Here you go, AW. Yeah, just roll your eyes and sound. That's perfect. Feel that way. but don't put that on my picture. I don't care where it's at. Don't put that on my picture. I'm offended. I'm offended. So yeah, yeah, let that lady be proud. Whatever it is, that may be the only degree she gonna ever see, but she's successful. But even if she wasn't, just let people be. You can speak on something or give your opinion, but when it feel like you kind of tearing somebody down, that's when it get kind of ugly. That's when it get in a weird zone. And even me, I be saying everything and I be mean to people and all that kind of stuff, but I still don't feel comfortable like going under somebody's page and like, oh yeah, this and that, this and that. Nah, because it seems like a hateful thing. And that's not where I'm coming from. Anissa from Brooklyn. The reunion seems like it's going to be messy and people going to be lying. You know that they're going to be backpedaling, moonwalking, and all that kind of stuff from what they say. Okay. Let me not take nothing on Casey. She has, excuse you, right? Her and Martell graduated. I don't want to say that. Okay. Because I'm definitely not coming from. Hey, I just forgot that they actually met in college or whatever. So yeah, she is an educated woman. Nisa, Phil needs a non-black woman. Nisa, why you say that? I wonder why he's because he actually had one though, but that was just his friend who he didn't show affection. But I'm sure he was showing affection even still. These comments. She didn't need to put that in her comments, even though it is true. There we go, Marriott. Right there. That's what I believe. We can all believe something different, but that's what I believe. Exactly. You can believe that, but why put that or comment that way about her? Let her be proud, even though we don't think it's nothing. Let her be proud of it. Let her be proud of it. What Santi Love say? Simone claims she didn't put it under her picture. Someone dragged it on her page to start the mess. I don't believe Simone. Like it's coming off of not honest. That's what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm gonna say. K Rupp. That shows her insecurity. She went out of her way to dishonor. Look at that. I love that. I love that. Plainly said, plainly put. Yes. Yes. That it wasn't necessary. It wasn't necessary. And right, we shouldn't feel comfortable dishonoring people. Obviously, she was proud of it. Why put some negativity on it? So, yeah, I'm about to wrap this thing on up because, like I said, I got a contract over there on the Ready to Love panel. Because, I'm the only one who's there who's actually never been on Ready to Love. So, I feel kind of special. So I'm an honorary Ready to Love member, and I've never been on Ready to Love. So don't put nothing under my comments because y'all hating that I'm the only one there, because that make me feel bad. I'm like, I'm proud to be on an all-star panel, but I've never been on the show. So, let me feel good about it. Don't put a hateful comment down there about me. So, yeah, we're going to wrap it up. I'm about to go over there on the panel with Sabrina Souls channel. And what I'm about to say. And yeah, we're going to get to these hot topics because it has to be said. I have to get to them because we almost had an hour, and that's where I wanted to get it. Now, let's see what Dee say. Now, people pick and choose when they have an opinion. Most of what human. Yeah, I mean, I'm good with the opinion part, but it's a difference to me, in my opinion, in my auntie's advice voice. In my opinion, is a difference from stating your opinion and then like it's coming off like hateful. That's the thing for me. When it feels like that, like K Rupp said, it feels like you're dishonoring someone. You ain't got to do that. That's just my opinion. In my opinion, she said, "Nah, we need a non-Ready Love person for a different." I agree, Santi Love, because I'm telling you like this. They be kind of tied in. They be kind of like they're part of fraternity and sorority. They can't speak on each other like that. I can. I ain't got no ties with these people. I'm gonna let them have it. So yeah, that's a great point. That's a great point. Oh, look at this. I gotta say because this is Dr. Mary McWilliams. Just because you think it doesn't mean you have to say it out loud. And y'all see this coming from a doctor. Exactly. You don't have to say everything. And like I said, if it feels like it's tearing somebody down, you shouldn't feel comfortable saying it if you're trying to like hurt people. It's a thing. I get on here and joke and give it to people. That's just what I do. That's just what I do. Sabrina so laughing. Yeah, they be like, they like, they in the they tied in the contract or something. They can't say certain things, but I can. I ain't signed a contract with nephew Tommy. So I can say what I want. I can say what I say. And Barry be like, "Oh, J Dub, you be hating you. That's fine. I don't know. I don't go out and try to be hateful to people, but uh, Dr. Mary McWilliams. Put some respect on the name, Dr. Mary McWilliams. It was exactly. It wasn't necessary. You don't have to do that. Nobody has to do that. Nobody has to do that. Marriott, I appreciate you. We got you. Yeah, they be coming for me. They be trying to. Yeah, they be trying to get my business. And I'll be trying to be cool. And I'm telling everybody, I'm not that nice for real. But I try to have my composure, be nice, be level-headed, and just not, go off. So, like I said, where we at? Where we at? We at the hour mark. I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. I appreciate y'all. You got time. I'm gonna be live streaming with the Ready to Love panel from Sabrina Soul's channel, and we're gonna start that in about, let's see, in about 15 minutes. I'm working a double shift. I need to renew my contract. They working me this hard, so I appreciate all y'all coming in, checking, welcoming me back. All the well wishes. We're gonna get on these hot topics. Another round. I'm an honorary Ready to Love alumni. That's right. They gave me a honorary Ready to Love degree. So I'm really, I'm here. Jadera Rose, come on, double shift. Yeah, I'm going to pull a double real quick. But yeah, we're gonna definitely get on these hot topics. I need to get back in the flow because my people are missing me, and I want to give y'all what y'all asking for. Dr. Mary McWilliams. I like just saying it because it's a doctor in front of it. Really. Thank you. I appreciate you coming through, and hope to see you back soon. Yeah, we're going to get on the hot topics very shortly coming up because we got a lot to say, a lot to discuss because I want to hear from y'all too because I love to hear different perspectives because that's what makes us unique and different. And we can learn. So, like I said, check me out. I'm about to do the Ready Love panel with my honorary degree from Ready to Love. Yes, I know it ain't the same without me. I know. I love this. Look at this, y'all. Y'all nope. I don't want none of y'all hating. Dr. J Dub, see you soon. That's right. I might put that over my title. And all right, we're gonna see that. Yeah, so check me out on the panel. We're gonna get on these what I keep saying, these hot topics, and I'm gonna be more consistent. Let me slow down. I'll be back because I feel like I'm rushing. So I appreciate y'all checking me out. I appreciate y'all checking me out. And yeah, we definitely gonna get up soon. So I will be right after this. I'll be live streaming on my Ready panel. Dr. J Dub. I see y'all later. Dr. Ishmael, to be the joke. I love it. Oh shit.